Greetings! Welcome to the St. Stephen's United Methodist Church Reservation Information video. We are so excited to have you back in the sanctuary starting June 13th for our 11 a.m. service. This video will give you a brief set of instructions on how to reserve your seats. First thing is you're going to want to go to our website, www.ststevensfairfax.com/indoors. And you'll reach our Returning to Indoor Worship Reservation page. On the page, you'll see a lovely picture of the front of our church. Welcome home. We're so glad to have you back. And some instructions and some background on how we got to return to the sanctuary. Now, if you're a quick learner, you can go quickly to the click here to reserve your seats, or you can scroll down and look at some more instructions and a photo of our seating chart. Our seating chart is designed to safely conduct our services. Every time you make a reservation, if it's a single or a double or a group of people, there will be a 3-seat social distancing arrangement between every reservation. So you'll feel safe and comfortable at all of our services. So let's go back to the reservation link and click on reservation, and you'll go to our official reservation site, which is operated by a vendor called gracesoft.com. On that page, again, you'll see some more instructions, and let's go right to the select service. So right now we're doing one service at a time. So you'll click on select service, and the next Sunday morning will come up. You'll see in this case, it's June 6th. We're not having an indoor service June 6th, but for the sake of this demonstration, it will be June 6th, and you click on the 11 a.m. indoor worship service. And then you click on Next. Then you'll be taken to an overall picture of our seating. And we'll give you some pictures here while we're talking exactly what these sections look like in real life. But we have 4 sections: Section A, Section B, Section C, and Section D. And up here is the stage. So from this view, you're looking at the stage, and where Pastor Rob and Pastor Forrest and Pastor Gian and all the other folks that are involved in the service will be located. So let's say you want to sit over on the this side of the church, Section D. So you click on Section D. And at that point, you'll go to a zoomed-in version of Section D. The pink seats are all the seats that are available. Now, right off the bat, you'll notice that row B and row D are already blocked. And again, that's for social distancing. We want to make sure, as we start out on this adventure, that there's at least 6 feet between every person, and so we've been very careful to design this system to make that possible. So let's say you and your significant other or a friend want to reserve 2 seats. Now, we recommend that if you're a single or with one other person, try to choose the seats on the outsides of the rows, because if you choose the seats in the middle with 1 or 2 people, then you've just reserved 6 to 8 seats, or 7 to 8 seats. So if you're by yourself or with one other person, try to pick the seats on the side, because only 3 seats for social distancing will be on one side. On the other side will be an aisle, and seats on the other side for social distancing. So let's say you want to sit in the 3rd row, which in this case is C12, row C. And you click on those 2. They're green. That means you've selected them. And then you go to Next. Now, this is our health acknowledgement policy, our attendance policy, and we just want to make sure that you're healthy. And I want to stress here that we're not going to require people to have vaccinations. We're not checking for vaccinations. But we definitely want to make sure, regardless whether you had a vaccination or not, that you feel healthy and you don't have any symptoms of all that would be remotely similar to the COVID virus. So you'll go down this list, make sure that all of those symptoms, you don't have them. And then on the bottom is a list of healthy church guidelines that you have to agree to follow while you're at the church. And once you've looked all those and you're saying you're fine and I'm fine with the guidelines, you click on the terms and conditions, which means you agree to them, and then you press next. Now, on this page, this is where we find out about you so we can keep track of your reservation, and also we can trace folks. So if by some freak opportunity someone happens to get sick, then we can go back and trace that person to see where they were sitting, if there were any other people who might have been exposed to them, and so on. But we're going to just say, for the sake of argument here, we're going to say Joe Doe. And actually, you don't put the full name there. You just put the second name over there. And then your phone number. So if we need to get in touch with you for any reason before or after the service, we can reach you. And then your email. And we'll just say jdoe@gmail.com. Now, the attendee, that would be whoever you're bringing with you. So in this case, let's say Joe is bringing his wife Jane. So it's going to be Jane Doe. Now, once you're happy with all of that, oops, we left the phone number off there. You have to have a full phone number or it will not. The system is very good about it. It won't go forward unless you fill everything out correctly. You save the reservation. Now, you will see a page, the next page that comes up will say your reservation is successful, and we would ask you to either print this out or save this to your phone. And when you do this, you should immediately be getting an email addressed to you with the same information on it. Again, you'll need to have this with you, at least on your phone, or a printout of this page so that when you go to the church and one of the welcome team members checks you in, you'll be able to just show them that you've gone through this process. If for any reason you want to cancel your reservation, you can go right here and it will take you to a cancellation page. You can either say, Jane's not going to be coming with me, and you can edit the reservation, or you can cancel it entirely. And if you cancel it entirely, that will generate another email, which will say, just to let you know that you've canceled your reservation, and we acknowledge that. Also, when you cancel your reservation, you'll go back to the select service. So if let's say if you feel like you made a mistake or you just want to redo the reservation, it's easy to cancel it and you go back to the beginning. I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions at all, please give us a call at the church. But we think that hopefully these directions, it's a pretty clear approach to doing, and we're really excited that we can safely and happily return to indoor worship service at St. Stephen's. Thank you for listening, and have a blessed day.